almost took a
Good morning,
picture.
chicks.
Oh, there's the cat.
You watching the chickens?
Hi, Lucy. Meow. 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 That's what Lucy did. I went meow, and then Lucy went meow.
With you.
She talks with me. Yeah.
Old this morning.
I know. Hi, babies.
Don't run with that. You'll make everybody sick.
Hi, babies.
Okay. I think maybe we will put the ladder in it so they can get in and out.
With the babies?
Yeah, since the babies use the ladder so well.
They really do. They really like free ranging.
Look at them using the perch I put in there.
I know, they love the birds. Hi, is it flora or fauna? I think it's flora. No, it's fauna. No, wait. I don't know. We need to put a little, like, rings on their feet, remember?
Ring tags on them.
Yeah, ring tags.
Alright, let me go get you some food, guys.
Oh, God.
It's cold.
Oh, God. I don't...
Frozen?
Yeah, I don't think I can make it. I don't.
You can't make it.
Maybe I'll try it. So... I can't. Oh, I was going to feed the babies.
Alright, go ahead and turn that off because you're not really filming this one. Willoughby. You gonna feed these birds?
No, look out, guys. Look out.
Fall has finally arrived and Lily is freezing.
Oh, God.
It's okay.
What are you doing?
Because I'm hungry. Give me food, lady.
Well, I need to dump the water. Lily, chocolate.
Hurry, it's okay. Just get it in there. Good job, Lil.
Wow, what is that?
Chickens don't listen well?
Nope.
Now you know how Daddy and I feel trying to get you guys ready for bed. Look at them eating all the bugs. You need pest control in your yard. Just get some chickens. Getting rid of all of the little bugs and pests. You know how some people spray chemicals or get rid of
Even if you think chickens are bugs, still can get chickens. Kill bugs and pests. Now you know. I'm sorry, Fatty. You don't know what this. I know why the fatties always are the ones I guess want to do. They're so stupid.
because
That
they're
one,
big.
that one, and that one.
I know, they're getting
and
big.
That one. Becky's not that fat though. Becky's a normal chicken.
No, the rooster you guys want to keep is the smallest rooster we have, and he's got a Napoleon complex. Remember hearing about in history Napoleon? Do you remember when we talked about him? No.
No.
You don't remember. I don't think you remember much anything we talked about, do we? The things you're interested in. I think that's what it was, because when we did that, you weren't very interested in it. We'll have to read it again, and it'll make
I
sense.
don't really care for history.
It's because he was a really small guy, but he thought he was the biggest, toughest, you know, guy. Kind of like some of these fighters, you know, on UFC. You see them, and these small guys, but they walk around with their chest puffed out all the time, like big, tough guys. I mean, they are, but...
You did not have to scream like that just because.
Carrie, scoop the last one so we can go inside.
I'm giving a little one.
You're doing such a good job feeding them, Lil.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't think I would do a good job if you when it comes to the wedding.
You like having these jobs to take care of the chickens?
I can't
The
wait
turkey?
until I can start picking up the hen's eggs.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Soon.
Soon. I'm sure we'll find. It'll be Easter around the yard. They go everywhere. Everywhere is their stinking hangout spot. It's Easter.
We need to make some
every
nesting
day.
boxes.
Don't
Easter.
they lay about like 64 eggs every day or whatever?
No,
Like 40, I don't know.
It's like a few a week.
Oh, I thought they give you a lot of eggs.
It's like 200 and something a year
Oh my gosh.
per chicken. So I mean, it's a lot of eggs, but not that many.
We could sell eggs and get like rich.
We'd have to sell a lot of eggs.
How about $12 for a dozen?
I don't think anybody would pay $12 a dozen, sweetie.
Well, I don't know what a dozen is. I just know.
A dozen is 12.
Oh, $12 for 12.
So that'd be $1 an egg.
$1 for one egg. $2 for 2 eggs. $12 for 12 eggs. I would buy that.
You would buy that?
It's smart though.
No,
What other prices would you have? 10?
Well, you have to look at what people in your area are selling them for.
Everybody's rich in our area. Have you seen their houses? You see that one house with like the ladder and it's a giant? Or like a ladder to get down? Weird purple house is what I'm talking about, Mom.
Yeah.
I don't know if our videos showed it before. Like while we're driving.
Yeah.
Don't know if our videos.
You think they're fed so we can go in? Because I think my feet are freezing. I should have put my boots on and not my flip-flops.
I only have flip-flops in Romans.
You have boots, you just don't wear them.
I have boots, but I don't like them. I don't know why. I just don't like them.
Honey, careful. All right, let's go inside and do Bible.
Not yet.
Not yet. Hurry
Remember,
up.
everybody.
I think they're fed, honey. I think you done got them all.
Oh, I don't want it to rain.
It's not going to rain today. You did a good job. Thank you,
know
Lil.
that. Remember when you said it shouldn't rain that one day or whatever?
Okay, it's not an exact science.
Yeah, so you don't know if it'll rain or not.
Okay,
If it
I highly
rains-
doubt it's going to rain, so let's go and okay?
I think it's gonna rain, so that's why I gave it more food.
Okay, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
So, we did, yeah. On the printer next to my computer. Like I said. That kid couldn't find his feet if they weren't attached to him, bless his heart. We did Bible. We are now outside, obviously. The girls are running amok and playing. Lily got dressed. You're still in your pajamas, Virginia. I'm working on the Patreon account, which we've had some folks ask us if we had one, which we don't. But the thought if anybody would be willing to help us in support to do these things that we are trying to do ministry-wise would be really amazing. So I'm trying to work on that, but it's kind of really difficult to figure out. I mean, why should anybody want to help? You know, I mean, I don't know. You read scripture with the early church where everybody was so excited to give everything that they had in support of the ministry and everything growing in the church. But now the thought of somebody giving you money to help you out with your ministry, I don't know, it just seems weird. Not weird, but just different. It's not the norm. So we're out here trying to figure it out, playing, and then I need to get inside. I need to paint the girls' ceiling, and our living room looks like a tornado hit it because all of the junk from their room is now everywhere in our living room.
It looks like a tornado hit it, then a hurricane hit it, and then the girls played in it.
So Travis says it looks like a tornado hit it, and then a hurricane hit it, and then the girls went through and played in it. Yeah, it's a disaster. So
And then the girls set it on fire.
we're trying to work on that and get all of that done in the midst of doing all of these computery things, working on feedback from the magazine, setting up a Patreon, figuring out a million different things, ministry-wise, where everything's going to go and what it's going to do, Lord willing. And what are you doing?
Chocolate.
Yeah, that's one word for it. Why are you coating your bike in mud? Oh, goodness. At least it's a pretty day and everybody can be outside running amok because these kids got some energy in them today. All right, we have had lunch and ran to the store because I needed to get something because now this like mass chaos that is or was all the junk in the girls' room, They kind of started going through that yesterday, but I'm going to go in now and paint their ceilings that is freshly de-popcorned. Hey!
So.
Bare ceilings, yay! So I am going to paint their ceilings. I picked up the stuff for that today. Hey girls, we gave them our old king size mattress since we got that new bed that is super awesome, you guys. Oh my gosh, if you're looking for a bed, we cannot recommend it enough. The kids, don't you guys like mommy and daddy's new bed?
Yes, I want to sleep with you guys one night.
Yeah, it's like the super popular bed now.
It's a Texas bed.
So we are I'm going to paint their ceiling so that way that's done. The girls have our king size bed in here, which they are really enjoying. We were able to use the old frames that we had built and kind of convert them so they're kind of the new platform bed for this mattress. And then we will go through their clothes and toys, minimalize everything down because it is not very minimalist right now. Lily, do you like when we go through your stuff though and scale it down?
We already did though, remember?
Yeah, you guys went through yesterday, but we have to go through your clothes and stuff. But do you like it when we scale down your stuff so you're not overwhelmed with all the things?
Toys, like
yes.
Toys? Yeah, it's fun not having toys. Not
having a ton. She was just telling me, of course, before I pulled out the camera, she was telling me all about how it's really helpful. Hey, will you pick up the toy your sister just dropped for?
Yes.
So anyways,
It's not a toy.
we're gonna go through that and finish up this afternoon. We're trying to do, hold on one second. Gosh, this is a disaster.
Here.
We are trying to go through our house because our poor, sad little rental house. I shared about it a little bit in the magazine. If you go onto the MAGZTER app or go to minimalisthomeschool.com/magazine, I shared about it in our autumn edition. But our poor house is a rental and it's older, and you can tell that it has been treated like a rental and kind of gone through the ringer over the past however many years. And so we have not done anything at all to try to take care of it since we moved here. And now that we've been here for a few years, we said, you know what, let's go ahead and try to work on this. So we also have to be very budget conscious because we don't really have an income anymore. So every time we can squirrel away about $100, we're trying to take on and tackle as many projects as we possibly can, keeping everything, you know, as high quality as we can, but still being very frugal with it. So painting the girls' ceiling, scraping that, that was something that needed to be done. And I have an idea of how we're going to cover their walls because there is a lot of damage to them and has been since we moved in here. So that will have to be next project. It looks like we'll need probably about $50 to $60 to do that. So that's gonna put us over our $100 budget on this. So they're just gonna have to wait. But at least the ceiling can be done and taken care of by this evening. So that's what we're gonna do this afternoon, and they're going to do whatever they're doing.
Playing a cat game. See?
Playing a cat game.
Because I like cats.
You do like cats.
Okay, I don't like cats. I love cats.
You love cats, yes. Thank you.
I have like 50 cats.
Can you guess who started sanding the ceiling and forgot to put on a face mask? My husband's gonna kill me. He totally pulled it out. I put my goggles on so you can see that's kind of, but I forgot that. And now it looks like I've been snorting stuff. Okay, in the girls' room, I've now sanded the whole ceiling that I scraped clean yesterday. This is amazing what sanding can do to you. Blowing that out of my nose for days. Whew. So our whole plan was to take this house and try to work on as many projects as we could with $100 at a time, because we figured, hey, we could probably somehow, even though leaving our business to pursue ministry doesn't come with a paycheck, we can probably still find a way to squirrel away $100 here and there, try to work on stuff. Let's see how much we can get done for $100. And so with our first $100, I got mold killing primer for our master bathroom, which has been utterly disgusting. That was like $30. So we have the whole bathroom primered. The walls in our master bathroom and here in the girls' bedroom, when we moved in here, it had a lot of problems with them to start off with. So I found this stuff, it's $10 a panel at Lowe's that I think we can make work as like a faux shiplap look. So that's what we plan to do here in the girls' room and in our master bathroom. We just don't have, that's not the $100 we have yet. So right now it's just trying to get the popcorn ceiling scraped off, primed, and painted. For our master bathroom, so for the $100, so far we've spent $30 on the mold killing primer, which we wanted it to be up for a little bit so we could like ensure that the mold was indeed dead and not coming back. And so far it's fantastic. At least our whole bathroom is white, and that in itself feels great. We have most of the spare wood here. We are going to DIY build our own vanity. So with the $70 that was left from that, we bought a copper bowl and a like waterfall faucet that I found really good deals on Amazon. So we'll be making those, using that stuff kind of as our DIY vanity that we're gonna make. And again, if you go to the magazine, I shared our inspiration photos in there. So it's kind of the look we're going for. The thing I have left to get for that is the table legs for the vanity. Once we have that, we can put that together. I also have Ardex Feather Finish cement underlayment that we're going to try and do DIY floors with that and see how we like it. If anything, if it doesn't work out, at least we'll have everything leveled and we can put tile or something down in the future with another $100 at one point. But for now, that's what we're gonna do in there. I'm kind of working on 3 projects at once. We would like to take $100 for the kids' bathroom and pull out the vanity that's in there. I hope to go to the salvage yard and find a pedestal sink that we could put in there, and then we'll put those cement feather finish floors down in there as well and repaint it. That's really it for the kids' bathroom, so they don't even need the full $100. But kind of maybe if we could do the hall bath and the girls' room in one, that should be a good setup. So with the girls stuff, I've got this ceiling paint. I'm gonna go ahead and get that painted here real quick, and then hopefully soon be able to get these panels to put up on their walls to take care of all of the holes and damage that they have all over in here. So it's kind of our plan. It's what we're trying to do. I mean, we're not perfect. I mean, we've always painted and fixed up all the rental homes that we've lived in, and this is our 16th home in 14 years. And we've been here for like 3 years, so that's the longest we've ever lived anywhere. We've always painted stuff and fixed stuff up and gone all out. And when we got here, I think we were just burnt out and we did nothing. We said, you know what? We don't even know if we're staying here. We're not even going to mess with it. But now that we've been here for all this time, I think it's time we do something. So hopefully this week I can also get back in working on our bathroom, get that vanity built, lay those concrete floors, which I'm really excited to try, and then at least here in the girls' room have the ceiling painted, because next week we have got to get back on track with school. So hopefully this week I can really slam out a lot of these projects, just to make it a little less that I have to try to juggle next week. So we shall see, fingers crossed. All right, it is now dinner time. I'm having a glass of wine while the chili finishes on the stove. My hair is full of dry wall debris and stuff all over my face, kind of a mess. But the girls' ceiling is now painted. A couple areas that are a little rough I might want to go back over and sand and then repaint, but it's done. We are going to sit down and have dinner together as a family, and then I've got to go in and re-sweep and mop the girls' room so that they can go to bed in there tonight. We did not get to the living room. So all of the junk that I don't even really quite know where it comes from that the girls have.
You know where?
No, I don't, because I feel like we go through and I go through your room and there's only a few things in your basket, and the next thing I know, our entire living room looks like this. We're gonna go through all of this tomorrow now, I guess. I might get some of it done tonight, but go through, scale down, switch out their clothes so that they only have like cooler weather clothes, and try to put my living room back together, because this is insane. But got at least some things done off of the checklist. I got our Patreon account put together, so that's super awesome for those that want to help our family ministry and contribute by that. So got some stuff done today. I can't believe our week's going by so quickly. I mean, this was like a week off, a bonus week off to try to recuperate and get a bunch of stuff done, and I feel like there's 9 million things still everywhere that need to be dealt with, but is what it is, I suppose. That's it for our day. I'm gonna go wrap it up, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up nice and early and ready to get to work and get stuff done. That's the hope. So hopefully y'all's week is going good and productive. If there's anything we can lift up in prayer, message me and let me know. But otherwise, I've got all our links to all our other stuff down in the description box if you want to look at any of that. And hopefully tomorrow we'll do a lot of really awesome, exciting things.